Hello and welcome to Douglasville Impact, our community podcast. I'm Jason Post, and we've got a great show ahead of us today and a great panel of people to talk to. So let's start off with just introducing everybody at the table. Joining us today, we've got Miss Nia Williams.
Hey.
And for the first time, we've got a couple of guests from our Welcome Center, first-time guests on the show. So Ms. Hannah Givens.
Hey.
And Ms. Kelly Fellows.
Hello.
And you guys are going to tell us about some fun stuff happening with the Welcome Center and tourism and a lot of fun downtown stuff coming up. But we're going to start off talking a little bit with Ms. Nia, and she's going to tell us about some fun events and some news that's happening in the city, right?
Yes,
what we got going on?
Absolutely. So I'll start off with our news. So our very own Councilman Miller, he received a selection to the AIA board, which is the American Institute of Architects, the Atlanta chapter. He received a board as the director of public... Board of Directors, the public director for the 2023-2024 year. So very excited about that for
Nice.
Councilman Miller.
Yeah, he's great.
The city also received recertification from GDOT.
Always
to
good.
administer. Always good. Always good to make sure we're certified. To administer federal aid projects, and this will help us receive federal funding for transportation projects,
Nice.
which I'm sure everyone has seen. It's a lot of that going on around here, especially up and down Church Street. So, yes, lots of that happening. And then also not a whole lot of details on it, but it's just like one of those, just get ready for it. Fowler Field is going to be renovated.
Oh, nice.
So, going to be lots of new things
Interesting.
coming there.
So no follow-up questions. We shouldn't ask follow-up questions.
Don't ask any follow-up questions because I don't know.
Got a million of them.
But just know it's coming. And as we do get more information, we'll definitely be sure to put all of that
That's
out.
cool. I love Fowler Field down there. It's a cool space.
It
It's a great
is.
space.
It is. It's perfect, especially, of course, used for a lot of soccer
It's a soccer
because
field.
there's that
Yep.
huge open field. So it's perfect. They've done Screen on the
Screen on the
Green
Green
out
is great
there.
down
So
there.
it's perfect setup for that. So just a great place to just go, kick the ball around, hang out. No shade. Be warned.
Oh, yeah, it's
But it's still a great place to let the kids go out and get all the energy out.
maybe that's part of the renovation. Maybe they'll bring some shade
Yes, maybe for the
if
for
they're
the
taking
parents.
recommendations.
Yes.
It looked like they were updating the playground structure when I was over there recently.
nice.
Also.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. So
That's
very
cool. That's
excited
exciting.
for that.
Wow.
So some exciting events we have
All right, fun
coming
stuff.
up. Yes, all the fun stuff. So coming up on the 14th, which is this Saturday, the parks will be having their second Community Vision Board workshop. They had their first one last night. And so the second one will be on the 14th, and that will be at the Hawthorne Center from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then on January 18th, on Wednesday, PD will be having yoga. So
nice.
make sure to come out there and get your yoga on,
Relax.
get your zen on. And that'll be from 5:30 to 6:30. PD will also be having a town hall on the 31st from 6:30 to 8:30 in their community room.
Nice.
On February 3rd, this will be the second time they're doing this, the Sweetheart Dance it's for individuals with disabilities. That's their focus. It's part of the therapeutic recreation program with the parks. So they'll be having the Sweetheart Dance for Valentine's Day, and it'll be on February 3rd at 6 p.m. at the Ike Owens Community Center at Hunter Park. February 17th, on Friday, will be the Arbor Day celebration. That will also be at Hunter Park as well. That'll be at 2 p.m. Then on the 18th, so much for February. On the 18th,
a lot going on in February.
with the PD, it'll be the third annual Day of Unity, and that's from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Then the 19th, one exciting reason why we have our guests here is the Behind the Veil Bridal Showcase. That'll be at the Conference Center. It's from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Then February 20th through the 24th is Kids Day Off Winter Break Camp.
Right.
So make sure you get your kids signed up. Registration is open now. So make sure you get your kids in there. And that'll be at Ike Owens that whole week of February. Then also during that week on February 22nd, another round of evening yoga. with the police department from 5:30 to 6:30. Then Friday on February 24th with the parks, it's an evening celebration of love and Black history. That'll be at the Alice J. Hawthorne Community Center. That's from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then to wrap us up for February, it's Douglasville's 148th birthday celebration. And that'll be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on February 24th. I'm sorry, Saturday, February 25th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Nice.
And that will be at the Cultural Arts Center down the street.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be really fun. It's just going to be like an evening kind of setup. So we definitely wanted to cater to like parents, couples for date night kind of thing. Come out, have a glass of wine, look at some art, celebrate Douglasville's birthday. So just the whole thing. So
Yeah, very nice. That is a lot of stuff in February.
It's a lot. February's going to be busy.
I have follow-up questions about a few of them.
Go ahead.
All right, yoga at the PD.
Yes.
Free, right?
Free.
Free to the public.
Bring your mat.
Show up.
Yes.
Get
Do
your
you need
yoga on.
experience, or is it open for beginners?
I'm pretty sure it's open for beginners. We can definitely check on that, but I'm pretty sure there
I'm
are
sure
plenty
is welcome.
plenty of beginners.
Yeah.
Yes, open for everyone.
Okay.
They probably won't be starting out with like the super advanced just in case.
Yeah, I can't even see that being a thing. So if you're a beginner, you're safe.
Okay.
Yeah. Show up with your mat, you're good to go. Awesome. The Parks Vision Board. We got one more of those. All right.
Yes.
They're not showing us how to make vision boards.
No, so this
not
is
learning
not
to make
this
your
is
own
not
personal
vision
vision boards.
boards. Yes, it is not your 2023 personal vision board, but it's maybe the 2023 vision board of what you'd like to see for the Parks Department.
The Parks Department is building their vision
Yes,
board,
and they
the
want
community
input
to come out
from
and
the
say,
community.
what do you want to see?
Yeah.
So if we got recommendations about what we want to see down at Field,
Yes,
Now's
go
the
to the
time.
vision board party.
perfect. Awesome. And birthday party. Birthday party is an exciting one for us.
Always exciting.
So the birthday party is always a fun one. We do something a little bit different each year. So we've done kind of a straight up birthday party, kid birthday party kind of celebration. Last year we had a big old birthday party across the street at the conference center with cake and balloons, and it was very kid kind of birthday party.
Yes, very kid friendly.
This year is a little bit more of an adult birthday party, if that makes sense.
Douglasville
So
grew up.
it's going to be a nice, elegant evening down at the Cultural Arts Council. There's going to be art on display. There's going to be art that we're giving away as well. So live music, food, art, great evening. It's going to be a great date night to come out for Douglasville's birthday party at the CAC. Again, it's a free event. Just coming out and just have a nice, elegant evening to celebrate our 148, right?
148.
Looking pretty good for 148.
148 young.
Not too bad. I think that's all the questions I had. Everything else sounds great. If anybody else has any more questions, they can find it all where?
Yes, feel free to visit us douglasvillega.gov, or you can check any of our social media platforms. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Nice.
We're everywhere. So
And that is just January, February. Just a
yes,
couple of things happening in January
I really
and then a lot
just
happening
went
in
through
February.
January and February. I didn't
'Cause-
even touch March
Yeah.
because
And we've
y'all
already
aren't
got
ready.
like the whole year. We've got a lot of stuff lined out for the whole year.
Oh,
And it's
yes.
already crazy.
Yes.
It's going to be a fun year.
it's going to be
There's a
crazy
lot
year.
of stuff going on.
So as these podcasts keep coming, just keep staying tuned just for the events. Definitely, well, stay tuned for the whole podcast, of course. But get ready to hear the events and make sure you have your pens and pencils ready.
So listen for the news and events, but definitely stay for our special guests because we always have great
Yes.
special guests on, right?
And elaborate
Look at that
on
segue.
those said events.
Good job. All right, so let's talk to our special guests then. So we've got Hannah and Kelly. So you both work in our Welcome Center with our tourism department. You're both relatively new with the city, right?
That's right.
So that's awesome. So this is your first time on the podcast. So let's start off by
Yay.
introducing. Let's start off. Hannah, you want to go first and introduce yourself, what you do, and how long you've been with the city?
So I'm Hannah. I have been with the city for, I believe, a little over 4 months now, not very long. I am the administrative assistant in the Welcome Center, so I'm usually the one at the front desk if you come in to get brochures or anything like that. That's me.
Nice.
Admins unite.
And Kelly.
I'm Kelly. I am the tourism program coordinator. I'm also very new. I've been here about 2 months, so I am also in the Welcome Center. Very happy to share. I'm a local to Douglasville, so I love to share all the different attractions. If you have questions, what to do and have fun in our city.
Yeah. And there's plenty of that. So, yeah, definitely stop by the Welcome Center. It's a great Welcome Center with lots of information, and and different things. So it's definitely a fun place to go and meet Kelly and Hannah. But you guys have some events and things coming up that we're going to talk about, specifically one that Nia mentioned earlier, right? So let's start off by talking a little bit about Behind the Veil.
Sure.
Okay.
Behind the Veil is happening on February 19th over at the Douglasville Conference Center. It's been running for about 6 years, and it's a great opportunity for brides and their wedding parties to come and meet face-to-face with some vendors. So if you're still looking for a venue, you can see the Conference Center as a beautiful example of where you could have your wedding.
Yes.
But then you can also find all the parts of your wedding. You can find your DJ, your photographer. You can also qualify to win door prizes. We have lots of fun giveaways that day. Each of the vendors that are participating will have something to give away to you. So if you're an attendee, not only will you make some wonderful connections, you also stand to win some fun prizes.
Prizes are always good.
Always a good incentive.
Very nice. So are we doing the fashion show as part of it again? There's always like a wedding dress fashion show
That's
portion,
right.
right? That's always a big exciting
At
time.
4 o'clock, there'll be a fashion show, so you can see different styles, different models. We're hoping we have men and women in this year's fashion show, so you can see different tuxedos, you can see all the dresses, and hopefully we'll also have some the flower girls. Yes, the flower girls coming down the aisle, so it's a cute opportunity. We have live music going on and tastings from Proof of the Pudding. So you can get a little to eat, you can watch a fashion show, be a fun afternoon.
And the fashion show is sponsored by a local business, is that correct? So it's stuff that you would actually be able to get.
That's right.
Awesome.
Simple Elegance is our annual sponsor, and then this year we might have a surprise second sponsor for that.
Ooh, love surprises.
Teasing some more stuff. Nice. Okay, awesome. So that sounds a pretty full day. How long? What are the hours again for the full event?
From 2 to 4:30,
Okay.
you can come.
Okay.
So you can register finding us on Eventbrite if you're an attendee. But we also still have some spaces available if you're a local business. You can get a booth at our show. It's very affordable. Somewhere from $50 to $100 gets you in the door to
Nice.
meet up to 300 guests. So
Yeah.
it's very
Nice.
affordable opportunity.
So if you've got anything that is associated with weddings and receptions and that kind of thing,
Even
it's a great
honeymoon,
opportunity. Yeah, absolutely.
even honeymoon
Destinations for
travel. We have a counselor who's coming, premarital counseling.
Yeah.
Invest in your
Love
future.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Love that.
a variety of vendors, not just specific things that you would think of for a wedding, but also different people who can help you from, we were saying, from ceremony to honeymoon and beyond, I
Everything in
suppose.
between.
Yeah.
A lot of
Beyond,
places for
absolutely.
wedding favors. So if you're a business that sells something that somebody might want for
Yeah.
a wedding favor, it could be a good option.
Little gift bags
Customized
and
clothing.
things.
We have a lot of different people coming.
Nice.
Wow. And you said this has been going, and it feels like longer than 6 years because we've been doing this for a little while, and it's always a great turnout. I think it seems like maybe they've done multiple in a single year. Maybe we did a spring and a fall at one point, but they were always a great turnout. Lots of good vendors. So if you're anywhere close to getting married, or even considering it,
Right. Yeah,
maybe you're considering it, but
you can just get
come.
ideas, see
Yeah.
new decor, even just meet local businesses. It's a
Yeah.
great day for everyone
Yeah.
to come on out.
absolutely, that sounds awesome. So if
Sounds
if
exciting.
anyone's interested in becoming a vendor, what do they do?
They reach out to me.
Okay.
My email, fellowsk@douglasvillega.gov.
Perfect. And then if they're wanting to just attend, we do want people to register for this one, right? So you mentioned Eventbrite.
Yes.
So there's a link probably on the CVB website.
Yes,
Welcome Center
on visit douglasville.com, go to CVB events, and we have both my contact information if you didn't write it down, and then also a link that's really handy to get you right to our registration page as an attendee.
Excellent. And there's
Perfect.
probably information on the city's website as well, and on
I was gonna say,
all
I'm
the different
pretty sure we
social
have it on
media
our
pages
Instagram,
and stuff.
so-
So
Yeah.
if you want to attend,
Follow all the
you
links.
just look for it, and you're gonna find it behind the veil.
And there's
It'll
no
come up.
cost. No
Okay, so
cost for
it's-
attendees.
It's not a cost. We just need you to register just to
Yeah.
know that you're coming.
Yeah.
So we can make sure we have
Yeah.
delicious desserts for everybody who
everybody.
comes.
I love it.
And bring a group, right? This is a
Sure.
great group outing, or if you've got, usually if you're planning your wedding, it's not just you.
Bring your wedding.
It's at
planner.
least you, and
Bring
you
your-
know, it's at least a couple.
Yes.
It's usually like a couple and some moms, right?
Right.
So
Come on, some friends.
you've got some friends,
Some
and
bridesmaids,
some, groups, some
they're-
bridesmaids, yeah.
There are vendors to help you also plan, bridal shower events, also for
Perfect.
your groom bachelor events. So everybody's invited. Everybody will find something interesting.
That's so
fun.
good because
Nice.
those are not easy to plan.
It can take the
You need support sometimes.
it can take the stress out of it by making it a fun outing for the whole group to get together and spend some time
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
advance of the big event.
Yeah, this would be a nice stress-free fun day.
Exactly.
Before the stressful stuff gets there.
Right.
This is the fun part. Yeah.
And we're considering having some relaxation stations throughout the event
that.
where you can practice calm breathing. So on your big day, you just take a moment and transition from event to event,
Nice.
Remember those breathing techniques.
Right.
That is awesome. All right. So, anything else we missed with the Behind the Veil?
No.
It's been, yeah,
We'd love to see
it's
you.
a great event. Everybody come out. If you want to be a vendor, let us know. If you want to come, just register and
Attend.
show up. Yeah, it's
Make
a
sure
great
you
event.
register.
It's one of many great events that the CVB does. So you guys do a lot of things throughout the year, event-wise and activity-wise. Let's talk about some of the other things that the Welcome Center has going on that are just fun and exciting things. Is there anything particular you want to highlight that you guys have going on? I have a couple of fun things.
Just recently, we had our Stranger Things Day, which will,
That's right.
fingers crossed, happen again next year.
We got it on the calendar for next year
I was
as
going
well.
to say, it's,
Yeah.
you have it on the calendar.
In November.
You know, more details
November 4th.
forthcoming. Yes.
It was very popular. So if you've ever seen Stranger Things, you can come see all the filming locations, and we have a bunch of photo ops and stuff like that. So that was recent, but put it on your
great.
calendar for next year.
Even if you haven't seen Stranger Things, we had roller skating in the downtown. Karaoke.
I've never seen Stranger Things,
Me
and I had a good
either.
time.
Me either. And
It was still a fun day.
Still
You got to
had
come out and
fun.
go, why are we roller skating in downtown? Why is there karaoke on the plaza? I don't know. Because it's fun, right?
Right.
You don't have
Why
to.
not?
If you have seen it, it's going to be more fun. But
we
if you haven't, it's
actually-
still a fun day.
My
It was
favorite
great.
person I talked to all day was a young lady who's probably in her early teens, and she had come just to see the filming locations from Florida and did not realize we were having an event at all.
Aw.
And showed up, and we had this huge event like it was all for her. It was wonderful. She was
We
so
knew she was
excited.
coming.
Amazing.
That's great.
We also host a family reunion workshop in the fall. So a lot of the people who, I think it's 47% of the people coming to the Atlanta metro area are visiting family. So each year we offer an opportunity to see our venues and then give assistance planning your family reunion. So you can
Yeah.
come get a little information from us. That takes place in September.
Yeah, and those are always good because between the downtown and the conference center and all of our parks, we've got a lot of different venue options,
Yes.
indoor options, outdoor options, park facilities,
We
and then there's services that you guys help provide if you're coming into town for a family reunion. The Welcome Center helps with some different gift bags and things like that as well.
That's right. We
So-
have lots of Douglasville promotional items. They're free for your guests if you ask us for
There you
them.
go.
So
Yep.
we are open Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 on the corner of O'Neill Plaza, and we would love to see you and help you plan your event or even rediscover Douglasville on your own. We have lots of fun itineraries, things that you can do in town, make suggestions of maybe something you haven't seen before.
Nice, very cool.
Love it.
All right, so one of the cool things that you guys started in the last year or so, or more recently, is the geocache for the downtown, right?
That's right.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I love those.
So it is currently, I believe, 6 geocaches. We're going to try to add a few more. If you find all of them, then you can come into the Welcome Center and get your collectible coin and all that kind of stuff. It is super fun. We get a lot of good feedback on the location, so people have not had
Nice.
too much trouble finding them, but when they do, they're really excited. We always get a little notification that, oh, thank you for the
Good.
cache. It's such a cute container. So it's a cute little outing. A lot of people kind of make it an afternoon trip to go
Yeah.
find all 6. You can come into the Welcome Center to get that information. I believe it is also online. If you
Yep.
use geocaching at all, you could get it.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's on all the geocache apps and everything.
And if you're not familiar with geocaching, basically you're just trying to find a geographical location where there is a cache and it's got some cute things in
Yeah.
there, and you sign that you found it. So
cool little virtual scavenger
Yep,
hunt.
low pressure.
Wa-
Right.
Wander around downtown and find some cool things. Yeah, nice. And then the other one that I know we've talked about before, but I want to talk about it again because it's really cool, is the audio tours that we've got set up, right?
Yes.
Right.
So how are those working?
That was launched within the last year. It highlights the historic nature of our downtown area, and it takes you on a guided audio walking tour where you can see different facilities and hear about what they've been through the years. That's also something, if you use our app through visitdouglasville.com and complete the challenge, you get a really fun prize if you come into the Welcome Center when you're finished. You do, if you have the opportunity to eat in a restaurant downtown, it's kind of part of it. Many of the buildings are being used as restaurants now in our downtown area.
Oh, yeah. They have great restaurants, but they didn't start out that way.
Right.
Right.
Most of them were grocery stores or car dealerships or pharmacies. Banks. You guys are in a bank, right?
We're in an
We
old
are.
bank from
Yeah,
the
the Welcome Center.
1800s. Yeah.
So, yeah, we're at 148 this year,
Yes.
the city, so we've got some history to us.
148
And-
years worth.
Yeah, the buildings in the downtown are awesome, and they have layers and layers of history, which is really cool because you'll go to any one building and you'll see where it started out as a grocery general store or something, but then it became this and the other. It became different things throughout the year, so it's really interesting and really fun to discover what that history is, and it's an awesome prize.
Yes.
The little prize you guys have set is amazing. And worth every minute you spend to do it.
Absolutely. I agree.
So, well, that's awesome. You guys always have a lot of fun stuff going on, fun things. And that's what's great about tourism and the Welcome Center is there's always fun things happening.
Yes.
And a lot of different events. So definitely plug into visitdouglasville.com
That's correct.
and keep up to date with all the things that the Welcome Center has going on and activities and fun stuff.
And y'all have an app as well, right?
That's right.
So download their app too.
Download the app, stay plugged in
Yeah.
and involved in everything that's happening.
It
So-
also hosts local event information, so you can
Right.
find. We have the public calendar, so lots of local events are listed there. You may not know that they're happening, but you can find them on the app.
Yeah, and the more, because we're always getting people say, well, we didn't know things were going on, so and stuff. Where do we find out more about what's going on? So that's a great opportunity. You've got the Douglasville calendar listed with all of the community events,
Yeah.
not just the stuff that we put on as the city or you guys put on as the Visitors Bureau, but all community events, can get populated on that one. So that's kind of a nice one-stop shop to find out things happening, which is great.
Community.
Yeah, so
Right.
visit Douglasville.com. It's a great resource. What did we miss? What else? Anything that we missed? The amazing stuff that the Welcome Center's got going on and doing?
Coming up in May, we have National Travel and Tourism Week.
Oh, that's right.
Yay.
We're planning some fun events for that. We're just kicking that off behind the veil planning period. But in the past, we've done a rally. I know we were thinking of partnering with the Main Street team here at the city of Douglasville. They have a pop-up shop happening on May 5th on the plaza. And we're hoping to maybe kick off our event then because National Travel and Tourism Week is May 7th through the 13th. So we might be hanging out there with a schedule of events where you could
Nice.
find out what we're doing. Hopefully we'll be able to. In the past, they did a free popsicle if you pop in at the Welcome
Yes.
Center from King of Pops.
So
We're
good.
looking to replicate that with a new twist this year.
Love
Nice.
that.
Yeah, like I said, always fun stuff going on.
Always fun stuff. And how can you turn down free popsicles? Free food in general. How can you
Anything
turn
free,
that down?
right? So we got free yoga going on at the PD. We got a free birthday party event, which got some free food and some free live music. We got free things happening at the Welcome Center and free popsicles occasionally. We love free.
Right,
It's free. It's for me.
right.
Right price. That's awesome. So plenty of things going on. Before we wrap up, is there anything else we want to just kind of let people know before we close the show? I think we covered a lot.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys are doing a great job as always. If you haven't been to the Welcome Center, stop by. It's right off of O'Neill Plaza here in downtown Douglasville, and it is an amazing building to look at for the history. But it's also got some cool stuff inside, information about all the fun activities and things going on. So thank you guys both for joining us
Thank
and telling us
you.
all about everything that the Welcome Center has going on.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Thanks, Nia, for telling us all about the news and events.
No problem.
happening.
No problem.
So we will keep planning, and we will bring you more of all this on our next episode. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you on the next episode of Douglasville Impact. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.